I think Coolsville sucks.
What you call an icon living? Try to make a little mistress just did it. I love over 5 minutes. Whoa, we up too hot in the place.
Hi guys, I'm Ayana and today I'm going to be recommending you romance books. Not really. So I decided to start this new series called Top 5 where I just give you the top 5 of different genres because I read a lot of genres, and so I just figured I would just talk about the ones from each genre that I really like, and I just want to share my faves just to like get it out there, like if you guys don't know of any of these books. And yeah, so today I'm going to be doing adult romances. Most of them are interracial. There is one that isn't interracial. Out of all 5 of them, 4 of them are with women of color. 1 of those women of color are Mexican. 3 of those women of color are Black. Out of those 4 relationships, 3 of those are with a white man and 1 is with a Somali man. So like, these recommendations are the bomb, okay? The first book I'm going to recommend is The Wedding Day by Jasmine Guillory. This book has a Black woman and a white man, and this is a fake dating book. Like, y'all know me, my 2 favorite like tropes are fake dating and hate to love. Though this doesn't have hate to love, this like usually I don't really care for books that don't have hate to love or a banter or like angst, and this book is like so perfect and cute. So like it didn't matter to me, but it was just so good. So basically this book is about a woman and this man and this woman, and she's like in this hotel like with her sister, whatever, and there's this guy and he's in a hotel for like this wedding, and they end up being stuck in the elevator together. So after talking for like hours, they tell each other about their lives because it's just the 2 of them in the elevator. So after talking for like hours, they discuss their lives or whatever. He tells her about how he has this wedding to go to, and I believe it's like his ex is dating his best friend or something like that, or like one of his best friends. I'm not like, I don't really remember because it's been like a year since I've read it, but I know it has to do with like him like needing a date for this wedding. And so he asks her, and at first she's like nah, but they get out the elevator and then she like thinks about it and she like suddenly agrees. So it follows that, and I really like this book. I thought it was cute, and the smut on this book is like, if you don't really want to read smut but you want romance, like this will be the first, like this will be good because it does have like fade to, like it does have like a little bit of smut, but it also like fades to black, so it doesn't go too into detail. So if you're not comfortable with reading smut scenes, like this book is absolutely perfect for you. And this book does have a point where like the guy is just really like childish, I guess, and like their arguments are really stupid. But like in every romance book, there's always like that one argument that makes them stop talking to each other, where the one character like realizes they're in love with the other character and then they start talking again. Is it me, or like is it just really weird watching this video seeing this empty freaking bookshelf behind me? The Unhiding Mooners by Christina Lauren, and this is literally my all-time favorite book of I don't want to say my all-time favorite book. Like, I freaking love this book, okay? Like, as you can see, like, look at my tabs. Like, I enjoyed this book. I actually did my 2nd reread. I'm thinking of doing my 3rd reread, but the audiobook, because I just love this book. This book is hate to love, fake married. Not fake dating, fake married. The literally excellence. Like I'm eating good. Like, I literally never lose. Like, I never lose, guys. So basically this book is about, this book is the one that has the Mexican main character and the white guy. And so basically her sister is getting married, and well, her sister is married, like they just had a wedding and whatnot. And so everyone gets sick at the wedding because her sister is like really cheap and like loves coupons. And so she's like, she got like this buffet at like a good deal, and everybody ended up getting sick except the main character and the groom's brother. They like are fine. So the groom and the bride are like, okay, well, we need you guys to go on this trip for me because this trip was also on a coupon and there's no refunds. And the main character and the bride are twins, so that's how it works. The main character and the love interest like absolutely hate each other, and so they go out on this trip to freaking Hawaii, and it's just so good. Like, there's a scene where they have to like share a bed, and it's just like, wow. And it's also is one of those books that if you want romance but it doesn't have a lot of smut in it, this book will be perfect for you. Like, this book does, like, it has like some really like steamy like lines and stuff, but it doesn't have any smut for real, you know? Like it has like a fade to black kind of thing, but it also like this, like the steamy lines are like really, really good. It's so beautiful. I love this book. I related to the main character a lot. Like the main character has the worst luck ever. Sis just lost her job, like literally my life. The next book is a recently released book, and this is The Right Swipe by Alicia Rye, and I love this book. This is the book with the black girl and the Somali character. So I was talking about this book on Twitter a couple of days, and Whitney from Really Novels like DM'd me, and we were like talking about this book or whatever, and she literally was like, the main character in this guy reminds me of Jason Momoa, and like I completely forgot that she said that until I started reading the book, and then all I could picture was Jason Momoa. So like literally, because it's just so beautiful, and the guy in this book is so sweet to her. So basically this book is about a girl, and she works for like a dating company, and he also works for a dating company, and they like come together. And why I like this book so much is because originally he actually ghosted her, and like I too am a victim of being ghosted, so I know how it feels. I've been ghosted 3 times, so I know exactly how the main character in this book feels, okay? Like, men are trash. So yeah, like it's just, I can relate to the main character like with the being ghosted part. So when she was talking to him, like I was like, go off, like he, like there was like scenes when like he thought he saw her or whatever, and like he did, and then like so then he sees her again like the next day, and they're like talking, they have to talk like business wise, and so she's like, oh well, if a guy ghosts you then blah blah blah. He's all like, well, what if the guy had a good reason? And I'm just like, go off, sis, like get his ass, like get in his ass, please, like get him, okay? And then so I kind of feel like she forgave him a little too quickly, but that is okay. Like at first I felt like she forgave him a little too quickly, but that is because I'm stubborn and I will take a grudge to my grave. Like I will literally take a grudge to the grave with me. So I feel like she forgave him a little too quickly, but it was for growth and for closure, so it makes sense. And I was starting to like lose interest in the book, because I'm like, okay, so is the rest of this gonna be like really fluffy and really cute? Because I do not care about fluffy. Like, yeah, fluffy is like, oh, it's so adorable, oh my god, but I don't care, okay? I need angst, I need banter, I need hate, okay? And so then they come up with this plan to like, it's not fake date, but like they both like hang out in public together, and they record like videos and stuff to where it's like she's helping him, but like it's basically fake dating, okay? And this book actually does have smut, and oof, the smut in this book, y'all. Sweet, the main character's name is Samson, okay? And then the main guy name is Samson, and the main girl name is Rhiannon. And sweet old Samson, that's all I gotta say. The next book I have is low-key cheating because it doesn't come out until November, but I guarantee you guys when this book comes out, you will want to read it. Like, you will not be so disappointed when this book comes out, I guarantee you. And that is Get a Life, Chloe Brown. This book has a white guy and a black girl, and this book is just so good. This book is by Talia Hibbert, and I had read a Talia Hibbert book before. I read like her Christmas book, and I honestly wasn't even feeling it for her. I gave it 1 star. I think I might want to like reread it and give it a retry like in December, because maybe I had my hater blockers on or something, like I don't know, because this book was so good. I then proceeded to read her other books, which like if you read like if you read one Talia Hibbert book and you like it, like just read them all, because like the other ones that I read were really, really good too, but they just weren't as good as this one. Like I feel like this one was like really, really good. So this one is about a girl named Chloe Brown, and she lives in this apartment, and she has this list. She is, well, she's fat, and she has like an illness, and this also is Owen's Voices, by the way. Yeah, this is on Voices. I'm not too sure if The Right Swipe was on Voices because I don't really know what Alicia's The Right Race is, but I know most definitely this is on Voices. And it follows Chloe Brown, and she has this list to get a life. And honestly, guys, this list is like a bucket list you make in like the 5th grade, like ride a motorcycle, like, you know. But I mean, it makes sense because she does have an illness and she doesn't really get out much, so she wants to like get a life. And so then she ends up meeting what's his name? His name is Red. I remember because I kept thinking of That 70s Show the whole freaking time. I'm a stan of That 70s Show, but I kept thinking of That 70s Show the whole freaking time. And yeah, he's not like the landlord, but he's like the landlord's like friend, so he kind of is a landlord, but like not really or whatever. And she freaking hates him, and he doesn't like, I don't want to say, well, to me, he doesn't hate her. Like, I could tell that deep down he really liked her, but like he thought that she was like a princess and spoiled and gets what she wants, literally basically me. And she thinks that he's just like disgusting, and she doesn't like him. And so it's like a hate to love, and it's really, really good. And the smut in this book is really good, and the theme in this book is really good, and we just have to stand, okay? When this book comes out in November, you better bless your bookshelves by putting this book on it because it's really, really good. Like, it's mind-blowing good. Okay, so the last book that I have on this list I do not own, but I have Fix Her Up. I don't remember who the author is. Tessa Bailey, I believe her name is Tessa Bailey. Anyway, so it's Fix Her Up, and this book follows 2 white characters, white guy, white girl, like, you know. And this book is about this guy and the main character. I don't remember their names. I read so many books, I do not remember their names. I'm sorry. This book is about a guy, and he's like a baseball player, and he like retires from it, and the girl is his brother's like little sister. And one of my favorite Wattpad tropes back in the day, I used to have phases, like every other week I had a different favorite Wattpad trope, and I would just read all the books in that trope I could. So my favorite, like one of my favorite Wattpad tropes was the brother's best friend. Like, oh my gosh, it was usually so good. Like, I don't know what about that, but I loved it. And so this was like a best friend's brothers type of book, and fake dating, but like barely fake dating. Like the fake dating plot comes in towards like the end, and we all know how fake dating goes. That's why I love it. And so yeah, basically he's like, he's a loser. No, I'm kidding. Like he's out of a job, like he doesn't really like know what to do with his life. And she comes to his house and she's like, get your ass up, like you need to get your life together. Like, you're not about to be sitting around here looking like a loser, being that one guy at the bar talking about his glory days and everybody's rolling their eyes at you. Like, get your ass up. And so he's like, she's so annoying and all this stuff, and he like is coming to fix her chimney. Cause like after like, this plot sounds all over the place. I'm so sorry if this sounds really confusing. Basically, it's a brother's best friend, and he's an ex-baseball player, and he's like fixing her chimney because he ends up working for his best friend, her brother, contracting company. And I really, really like this book. I feel like you either hate this book or you love this book, and I love this book. I gave it 5 stars. It wasn't the best. I originally would have given it like 4 stars, but I thought this one was like really, really good. And he kept calling her baby girl. And I know a lot of people thought it was cringy, so I don't know if it's just me and I'm lonely, but like I just love like the nickname like baby girl, and I thought it was so cute. And y'all, the steamy scenes were so good. Like, if my black ass could blush, I would. The steamy scenes were so good. My glasses were getting foggy. Like, I loved it. It was excellent. It was good. It was good. Okay. It was amazing. It was beautiful. So if you like to read smut books, I definitely say, like, if you like to read like romance with like steamy scenes, I definitely say to give these books a try. I also gave you books that didn't have too many steamy scenes, just in case you've never read romance before but you want to get into it, or you're just like, you're not comfortable reading that kind of stuff, because I know there are people out there who aren't comfortable, and that is completely fine. So I want to make sure I have a variety. I don't know English, apparently. I have a large variety for everyone out there, you know. So thank you for watching this video. Like, comment, and subscribe to join the cult. Like, yeah, that is all for this video. I'll see you guys next time.
I was up a late night balling, so far from my past misfortune. No sleeping, late nights, no eating, no squeezing.